They walk in shadows, dressed in gold and black. Hybrid's got the power, Alfie's got the knack. From the mat to the mic, they command the scene. The Detriment Duo, sharp, slick, and clean. They don't just wrestle, no, they philosophize with a glint in their eyes and a world-wise guise. And now they're talking truths you won't forget on a show where brawn and heart have met. Sentiment with a detriment. Pull up a chair, you're heaven sent. Hear the tales, the grit, the glory. Every match tells a deeper story. Oh, sentiment with a detriment. More than fists, it's an element. Hybrid and Alfie taking center stage with velvet words and a poet's rage. They've bled for gold, they've bruised for pride, but their soul in the fire they hold inside. From locker room blues to the cheers of the crowd, they carry their scars like thunder loud.
Evening, ladies and gents, to the best thing you'll see on IWF TV. I'm your host, Alfie Jaxyn, and joining me is, well, you know what's cooking. It's Mr. Good Looking. It's, of course, my brother, Hybrid.
You didn't run that one past us in the script.
No, that was good, though.
That one caught us off guard.
It was good. Of course. Now, if you've never seen a Sentiment with the Detriment, there is a routine we always go over. We've got the power rankings, the best moves of the last show, and of course, hyping up the next show, which is Monarch Madness, September 13th. So, Hybrid, is there anything else you would want to add?
Yes, and just because I forgot to get one, I'll quick out slowly.
We'll wait for him to get nice slowly.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. We'll wait. So, how's everyone's day been? Yeah. Hello from the E-Feld World of VPW. Hello.
Sorry.
Okay. Now that he's got his eyes slowly, I've of course got me monster. We can get this show started with the power rankings. How are you, David, the media guy? Performance rankings. Thank you, David. Of course, there's the key. So it's 3 for a title win, 2 for a title defense, and 1 just for a plain simple win. At 5, we have Nate Sawyer. See, we got this because he defeated Adrenaline Kid in a singles match. Not only did he defeat him, actually, he annihilated him, quite frankly. It was a one-way match, and he puts himself at number 5. Anything you would like?
Well, sorry. The reason that Nate Sawyer has 2 points is because it's IWF's first show.
Yes.
He defeated Johnny Flashback.
Yes, it was Johnny Flashback. Thank you for asking me. Rehab's going good. The doctor said I'm still lucky to have my knee, but every one of them comments that wishing me good luck really keeps the fuel alive in us, you know.
Let's get the prayers in the comments for
F in the chat. F in the chat.
One effing will plant a tree somewhere.
Eventually. At number 4, we have Spawny. Now, at the first show, Spawny defeated Alan Shaw and Johnny Thunder to gain the title. This show, he defeated Rory Shaw to retain that beautiful championship. So that's why he's placed at number 4. Honestly, that match as well, one of my personal highlights of the night. It was
It was a good
great.
match.
A lot of brutal strikes.
Big, strong guy, Rory Shaw.
He is a massive, heavy artillery. At number 3, we have the personification of wrestling, Persona, the man himself. He defeated Walker of Wall Street at Night of Champions, and honestly, he's been on a wrecking ball ever since IWF first started. Of course, he beat Strange at the first show, Grand Slam, and at Night of Champions, he destroyed Walker, and specifically Walker's leg. So, in a sense, that's something I can relate to, both having our legs absolutely hammered in. There, F in the chat for Walter's legs. There he is with, again, number 5 points. 5 points. That is a 5, yes it is. Now, number 2, we have the best looking guy with the brightest smile. It's Hybrid. He was with me when we retained these beautiful belts at Night of Champions against Thunder Flash. Not only did he did it with the best smile in the UK, if not the world. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you can't force it. Beautiful, beautiful smile. Dave the Media Guy's clearly been on his editing. Honourable mentions. Of course, we've got the Monster Asylum.
Who obviously wasn't at the last show
Due to illness.
Due to illness, which is fair enough. Obviously, I'm glad he's on the mend. But he still has a point from the very first show we're done, and that point has carried across still. These are your guys with 1 point. Guys and girls, sorry.
Exactly. These haven't lost a place. They have just simply stayed pretty much where they are. Of course.
Well, no, Asylum has. If you
look. Asylum has. Yes, sorry.
Walker didn't gain a point, therefore Nate overtook him.
Yes, that's right.
Alan Short and Summer, it's their first time on the rankings with a point each, so congratulations to them.
Well, that show was actually Summer's first ever IWF show.
And she came out, everyone was happy. She was great, and then straight away she just turned. A nasty streak came out, which I'm not going to complain about.
No, of course. You know, she did what she needed to do to come up victorious, which I can't blame her for.
Yeah.
And finally, number 1, as voted by, of course, us two. It's me. It's me. This is where I let Hybrid talk, so, you know, it's not all me.
Right, yes, what can I say about Alfie Jaxyn? There's nothing detrimental about him. He is just wonderful. He injured himself during that match about halfway through. His knee buckled, and that caused a sort of fracture going up his spine. It's really bad. Luckily, he managed to overcome it. He's still suffering now, but obviously these meant so much to him that he couldn't just let them go.
No.
So, what can I say, Alfie, other than you are an inspiration to every man, woman and child out there. And I am very proud of you. And I'm very happy that you are my tag team partner along for this ride.
Thank you, Hybrid. Honestly, that's getting me emotional.
It's okay. And remember, Alfie, she was punching anyway. You can do better than her.
I know.
Show me your war cry. Flex on her. Flex on her.
Look at that. Right. Let's start talking about the next show, shall we? Coming up, Monarch Madness. Scott, evening chap. Monarch Madness, September the 13th. We have, honestly, this might sound biased, but it is a belter of a show. One of the best. This will be the pinnacle of wrestling. We have...
Game, Alfie. I feel like I'm really low down here. I feel like I'm taking this too casually. Let's rearrange stuff here.
Okay.
I want to be on your level. So.
I could lower myself.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Hopefully, people don't get used to seeing a hybrid on his knees.
Okay. Wait, a little bit to your left.
Is it?
Yeah. Wait, no, to your right. You're not on the screen now. You know, we'll just put it with half your head. That'll work. So Monarch Madness. Honestly, one of the matches I almost tried for, excluding obviously us versus Strange Street, Walker, and Jakob, is the Red Face Demon returning and taking on, is it the Backwood Slasher, Nate Sawyer?
The what?
The Backwood Slasher, I'm sure that isn't nickname.
The hair singing slasher.
We have the Red Face Demon and Nate Sawyer. Now, this isn't just a feud. This isn't just a rivalry. Nate has actually kidnapped the Red Face Demon's daughter, Lilith. Now, as much as I am glad that she's gone so we don't have to put up with a yap, 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 I can only imagine the fuel that it has sparked within inside the Red Face Demon, and we've seen it online. The stuff that he's went to make sure he gets his daughter back. And September 13th, it all comes down to that match. Who walks out on top? Will it be the bald monster Nate Sawyer, who I am petrified of? Or would it be the Red Face Demon? Possibly the most dangerous version of Dagon there is.
You're more dangerous than Dagon.
I know, but I'm not Dagon, so I can't be a more dangerous version of him, can I? Unless I don the face paint.
No.
Halloween's coming up. No, cover up these cheeks. I think not.
Actually, I was thinking about this the other day.
Well,
What do you reckon about at the next show? This is legit. Under the mask. What if we wear face paint?
I like it. Well, any specific style?
How would you know?
We'll plan it after. We'll plan it afterwards. We've got a show to do, hybrid. Production stops for nobody.
All right.
Another match on Monarch Madness. We will be seeing Rory Shaw take on Johnny Thunder. There we have the Heavy Artillery versus Johnny Thunder. God, I need to get these nicknames wrote down. Now, Johnny Thunder, we faced him last show. Obviously, he's the one that caused this brutal injury. He's insanely fast. Insanely fast.
Technically as well. He's very, very gifted.
The new Spark, Johnny Thunder. Well, if it's a Spark, shouldn't he not be called like Johnny Lightning? Spark.
And that guy's supposed to be the general manager.
The new Spark, Johnny Thunder, takes on the Heavy Artillery, Rory.
Wait, the new Spark?
Yeah.
Hasn't he been doing this for like 30 years?
Well, 30s and brand new.
If Johnny Flashback is 60-year-old.
Yeah, it's well documented that he's like at least 61.
Something like that, isn't it?
He was born just after the Blitz, so. Right. The Heavy Artillery, Rory Shaw. Honestly, possibly the strongest member, excluding, of course, yourself. Below us, it is Rory Shaw, who is possibly the strongest member of the IWF roster. And I can't wait to see him throw Thunder about that ring to get justice for my leg. I can't wait. He's had a long coming for him.
So do you think, I feel like we just keep going off on tangents here. You said there about Rory Shaw being strongest. I know you were just being polite when you backfooted and said I was the strongest in IWF.
Yeah.
When you're thinking about it, I probably would say he could be the strongest. Obviously, you've got Asylum as well.
Asylum's really strong. I've seen what he managed to lift up.
Like, I know my capabilities as well.
Yeah.
In regards to being pound for pound. But you've got people like Spawn as well, who was strong. He is strong. It's going to be a tight one. Should we just I think me and Rory Shaw will have to have a test of strength one day. We'll have to get in the ring.
We'll have an arm wrestle competition.
I am a big fan of Rory Shaw.
So am I.
I
He's
love there's no BS attitude in the ring as well. He's there to make money and do a job, which I love. So
he's the best guy we have with a name Shaw in the company.
he's the only one, isn't he?
No, we've got Alan.
Alan?
Alan Shaw.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of which, he's not in the next show actually. I take that back. But let's bring that match graphic back up, Dave. Let's talk. We should probably mention even why this match came to fruition. Now, of course, last show, Rory and Spawn had their match. Rory lost. Surprisingly, I thought he was going to take that title. And he went to attack Spawn, and Thunder made the save. Now, of course, this is Thunder, yet again, getting into business that doesn't concern him. So, September 13th, you will have to get your tickets now to see the outcome of that match. Right, Dave, you move on to the next card.
I'm gonna get a sour sweet.
Oh, you get so we'll continue. We can't pause. I wish you was here for this. GG Nova versus Adrenaline Kid. Have you ever seen a bug get stepped on? Because that is exactly what this match is going to be. Adrenaline Kid, he is the epitome of the opposite of adrenaline. He should be called Sleepy Kid, Lazy Kid, Drowsy Kid. He should be called anything other than Adrenaline Kid.
Asthmatic Kid.
Asthmatic Kid. He's the only wrestler I've seen that gets exhausted just handing out t-shirts. He is... You know, I'll give him one thing, though. He does always put up a battle. You know, we saw his match against Nate Sawyer at last show. And
yeah,
although
we did see that match.
Although he did get...
him.
No, although he did get decimated, you know, he did try to put up a battle. You know, he did. He tried to fight back as best as he could. But, of course, I think he might have a dog allergy because he always loses to, you know, dogs. Lost to the pit bull, lost to the bulldog. Stuff happens with moves on.
That would definitely be your weakness then, wouldn't it, Alfie?
No.
Mister, can I pet that dog?
No. Anyway, GG Nova. Big lad. Massive lad. You know, I've known him for a good few years now. And he's really powerful. And he's really heavy on them hits. And Asthmatic Kid doesn't know what's coming to him. I think he's in over his head.
You look at these two, and you see the Adrenaline Kid, and you see JJ Nova, and you automatically assume that the Adrenaline Kid is just going to run circles around JJ. I've shared a ring with JJ Nova, and I can say, cardio-wise, how much he's got in the tank. I mean, you won't mind us saying he's a big lad.
Big lad.
He takes a big old engine to keep that lad moving, and that engine has some fuel in it. Whereas Adrenaline Kid is like a dead car battery.
Does. It moves for a little bit, but then eventually dies out. So honestly, if I was a betting man, I'd put my money on JJ.
Well, I don't bet anymore, so...
Well...
I can just say from experience, sharing the ring with both guys. And do you know what it is as well? I'll give him his props. JJ, I got him up somewhere else. I got him up, hit him with a Samoan drop. Adrenaline Kid's heavier. I tell you that.
Adrenaline Kid's heavier than JJ.
Honestly, it's like lifting a bag of crisps and a bag of spuds.
There we have it, people. From God's mouth himself. JJ Nova. JJ Nova is lighter than Asthmatic Kid. So,
let's see what we've got. Just because I know a lot of people probably wouldn't have seen JJ who follow IWF. JJ's got the cardio. Adrenaline Kid. He's got the power over Adrenaline Kid. He's got the speed, actually.
Speed.
Kid. If you watch some of his matches, He's got the technical ability over the Adrenaline Kid. What is the Adrenaline Kid going to bring to the table here?
He also, this is a really good point to mention, he's also been doing this longer than Adrenaline Kid. So, ring knowledge, he's 10 times better. He's probably forgotten more than what Adrenaline Kid has ever learned.
Is my tongue blue?
It is, yes. Told you to leave them Smurfs alone.
Oh, no.
Next match card. I believe it's Spawn versus... Now, what a name for IWF. Tommy Cartel. I've seen him up in Scotland. He's been all around the world wrestling. Fought some of the biggest names to ever come out of the UK. You know, if you've seen his video, you know is the real deal. He's charismatic. He's quick in the ring. He's a heartbreaker. He is the epitome of a pro wrestler right there. But on the upside, Spawn, he is also possibly one of the best technical wrestlers in IWF. You know, I've been in the ring with Spawn multiple times. And every single time he somehow finds a way to put me in a knot.
How many have you beat Spawn?
Yeah. I have not. No.
How many times have you fought?
Way too many to remit.
And you've lost every time.
Being tied in a knot. All that's left, battered and bruised. But that's just another example of how powerful Spawn is. If he can put a man like me down, a champion, down that many times, then he is, honestly...
He cheated, that's the top and bottom of it.
Must have been. Caught us in a bad day. I had the sniffles. But honestly, this match, possibly match of the night. Possibly. Excluding ours. Possibly.
This is going to be an absolutely amazing match to watch, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, again, I've seen Tommy Cartel. I think he has 3 titles now.
Yes, this will be his 4th.
I mean, he's currently holding 3 titles.
Like, yes.
He won them.
No, he's currently holding 3 titles up in Scotland.
Right now, he's holding 3.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's good. Spawn's good. Obviously, you sound like you're absolutely smitten with him, Alfie. It sounds like you've moved on from your heartbreak very quickly there. I
just think for IWF especially, Tommy Cartel is a big deal. You know, I've seen him work, and I can confidently say, in 10 years' time, when you're watching the WWE, you would potentially see either of these two on your screens. So that's why you should come to IWF, so you can say you knew them and you were a fan of them before they were famous.
Well, I'm just going to say, in 10 years' time, you won't be watching WWE, you'll be watching IWF on the TV. Ah,
that's even a better call out, yes.
This is why usually I do the talking.
Yes, that's fantastic.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you, Hybrid. Thank you. Right, Dave, if you get the next match up, I believe it is the personification of wrestling Persona. It is! I'm getting better at these. Persona versus Johnny Flashback. Now, straight off the bat, Persona already has the age advantage. You know,
by about 60 years.
Beating up an orp is very rude. I should say you should stop abusing elderly people. Only do it every Saturday or Sunday when it's funny. Never through the weekdays. But honestly, Persona is, well, obviously, he is the best wrestler in IWF, if not the world, as he likes to call himself. Johnny. Look at that photo. He's clearly got grey hairs on that photo. You don't see it because you're always in front of the ring. But backstage, he has to have a walker.
And we don't mean Wall Street.
We don't mean Wall Street. Although sometimes he's there just to help him up the steps and that.
Exactly.
But actually,
Walker's going to need help getting up the stairs now.
that's true. But that's a really good. It's good that you've mentioned him because Wall Street, because Night of Champions, Persona obviously took on Wall Street, and as we previously mentioned, Persona did beat Walker, and not only did he beat him, he vigorously attacked that leg, and it was Flashback who came to save the day, quote unquote. But again, what is it with Thunder Flash but getting into business that doesn't involve them?
It's called feeding an ego. It's becoming centre of attention. Maybe we're just unhappy as a tag team and they want to take more spotlight from our up and coming stars. But
Only been that thing off. Steady. But here we have Persona versus Johnny Flashback, September 13th. And honestly, best in the world's got it. So if he can take down Walker, who I will say, as much as he's a big lad, and as much as I don't like him, he is a vital competitor in IWF. You know, he's one to watch. If Persona took him down, then Flashback's got no chance.
I'm not going to disagree. When you look at this, obviously Walker and Persona was a story in regards to David and Goliath almost. David had to think strategically. He had to be fast. You know, Goliath, obviously, you aim for his leg, take him down. This is going to be like, instead of David and Goliath, it's like David and Roy Cropper. So, yeah, the old fella who runs the Roy's Rolls in Coronation Street.
Ah, I know exactly who you're on about. Roy Cropper.
But you never know. Johnny does have a great mind for wrestling.
He does.
We used to be friends. Then I realised he was a loser. And then you became my friend instead. Yeah, I'm going to say Persona.
Persona. There we have it. And finally, I do believe we've met. Finally, you've got the Detriment. Oh, Howard Dave. There we go. You've got the Detriment, the Regal Duos Champions versus Strange Street. Now, I keep mentioning this, and I know we're sporting about it. It shouldn't be called Strange Street. If Strange is gone, Strange Street shouldn't be a thing. It should be Jakub and Walker, or another tag name.
The Street.
The Street, yeah. Party Street or whatever. Just Strange Street. They're only using his name because without Strange, they would be nobodies. But that being said, I do not want people to get this twisted. I am not a bully. I genuinely think this might be the biggest threat we've had to our title reigns. You know, they have Jakub. He's up and coming. He's up and coming. You know, he's incredibly fast. I've never seen anyone like him that fast. And Walker is a big, massive lad. You know, his hands size of frying pans. The first show,
like it's been hit by one.
That's also true. I remember the IWF Grand Slam. He rudely interrupted us from beating Asthmatic Kid up, and when he hit me, honestly, I felt my soul leave the body. It was so painful, and because of that, I'm nervous to face him. You know, I've got PTSD from them hands. And I'm not going in there healthy. I'm going in there injured, one leg.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you. Yeah, you're injured, aren't you?
Yeah.
He's injured. This is, I think you're overreacting with this because you overreacted with Thunder Flash as well. Mate, look what we bring to the table and look what these bring to the table. Jakub is easy to control. Once you keep him grounded, easy. The way he gets you is he takes off from the ropes, top rope and the rope. If you can cut him off at the right time and ground him, you've took the wind out of him, you've took the momentum out of him, and you've took the confidence out of him. Walker, we've all seen Karate Kid. Go for the leg.
Ah, yes, Karate Kid, yes.
Both are leg.
Hiya. Yeah,
Look at him. He's 90% leg.
that's true. And also, like me, he does have a busted leg. So
Well, you're only 50% leg now.
I don't.
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
It's fine. But
Did you just miss it? Did you just
I-
miss it?
I just missed my leg. Oh, no, right, no. The doctor gave us a sunflower lanyard to so I can get on the bus. I feel like I'm old.
I didn't hear a word of that. Say that again. Wipe your tears and say it again.
The doctors have gave us a sunflower lanyard to help us get around the town because I've only got one leg.
No, Alfie, you've still got both legs. One of them's injured, remember?
Oh yeah, still
You still have both of them.
barely works though. Barely works. Might have to get an oxygen tank soon.
I know just the woman with an oxygen tank. And she's got a bit of a soft spot for big old Papa Pitbull. And she knows who she's talking about. She's let me have a toot on that hoot before. I just can't with you too. I'm starting to actually feel the same a little bit as well, Mr. GM.
Right. Should we get to one of the last segment? Oh, there. One sec. Should we get to the last? Should we get the last segment of the show? The top 5 moves as voted by people of the last show. Bring them up, Dave. Come on, Dave. Now.
In a tag match.
There we go. You mentioned it, and he ties his illustrious partner in. Oh! Do you feel like
I was on mute. No. Beautiful close line there, but such a great tag team.
Beautiful cohesion.
Exactly. We're together. One mind. Of course.
This is why we can't get girlfriends.
That's
Sorry, scratch that, Mr. Alfie.
fine.
Could be a
It's fine.
kidney jab. You know I'm gonna say it. This is why you can't. This is why we can't keep girlfriends.
How come it always gets mentioned? It always gets brought up. Always. Right, that was number 5.
See you squirm.
That was number 5. The double line. The most brutal move in wrestling besides the hijack. Now, number 4, we have...
Looking in the good place down there. Hybrid mashing him here.
Oh, look at that.
Right under the chin, that one.
Slapped the taste out of his mouth.
Absolute lips off him.
Oh, that shut him up for good. Tell you.
He hurt me hand.
I'm not surprised, honestly. I felt his parents up in Scotland go, oh, nah, that was bad. That was a bad accent, actually. That was bad.
That was. I've had a worst Scottish accent or the best Jamaican accent I've ever heard.
I can't do anything right.
Oh, don't be like that now.
No. Right,
Oh, you're doing.
we'll move on. Number 3, we have again.
It's a bit like you after 6 pints of lager, isn't it?
That was one leg.
See, make sure and support as well.
Appreciate it. That's why you're the champ.
That's why you're the champ.
No, that's why you're the champ.
You're the champ.
You're the champ.
Stick 5 on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Again, I know people are going to be in the comments saying this is unfair, but we didn't pick these. A random crowd. Yeah.
Alfie, I love you, mate, but I don't think people are going to be commenting anything positive in this, regardless.
Well, we can only hope. It was voted by a random crowd that we picked out in the streets of Sunderland, and they picked these. So, that number 2 we have.
Yeah, he's going to use a springboard of hybrid onto Johnny Thunder here.
Watch that bar. Oh! That was actually a really, really good high knee.
That's right, Taylor. That was a really, really good high knee.
I love how he sounded so surprised as well.
I know. That's Dalton. We are proving the haters wrong since day 1.
I should have gotten about ice lolly, to be fair. I've been
Well,
on
it's okay.
withdraw. What? Pardon?
It's okay. We're almost done.
I thought you said someone else there.
Was he using it there?
I don't know. Like, that's
Well.
why. Pardon.
Right, at number 1.
Backwards comes Hybrid. Oh my God! What a spear!
Split in half.
Look at Hybrid's belly wobble. Did you see it?
I did. It almost blinded us. But you split Flashback in half.
See, you're talking about how good the move looked there. I'm talking about how Hybrids should probably make some lifestyle changes about now.
I'm just trying to be confident about it all. You know, body confidence is key. You know, I'm getting better for beta belly honest, but
Sorry,
we keep working.
Can we watch that again, or was that too much?
No, we'll watch it again. How are you, Dave?
Backwards comes Hybrid. Oh my God! What a spear!
Look at that. Honestly, I was scared for you. That's why I went running in to Thunder like that, splitting them in half.
That's Flashback, isn't it?
That's Flashback. That's correct. Sorry, they look the same. Just one's slightly older.
And one's Scottish.
Yeah, but
Or Jamaican. We do not know.
find out next time at IWF Monarch Madness.
Yeah, if you want to find out, get your tickets now.
Last thing, as I believe that is the rest of the show. Last thing before we go. September the 13th, Sunderland has, there we have it at the bottom of the screen, 10 quid for adults and 5 quid for children. Deal ends on Friday. That means you've got 5 days to secure your tickets at an insanely good price. And I do believe there is a meet and greet involved with them tickets. Not that you would want to meet the people that's involved in it, because it's not us. We're not getting paid for that.
No.
It's Spawny
Money.
Walker, if he's still alive, and of course it is Flashback. That is if the care home will allow to sell for that long.
Yes, I'm sure they've probably got a curfew.
Yeah, I think they do.
If the care home don't have a curfew, the people of Sunderland certainly will, because the majority of them are on tag.
No, that's true. That is true. It goes beep, beep. Yeah, that's right. Well, this has been Sentiment with the Detriment. I'm going to say that again. One sec. This has been the Sentiment with the Detriment. I'm your host, Alfie Jaxyn, with my co-host and my brother-in-arms, Hybrid. We want to thank Dave, the media guy, for all your hard work. Little bit of delay, but you were better than Alaska, lad. That's all I'll say. But thank you to David. Great work. And we'll see you in a month's time
I'd like to
for
add
episode 3. Oh,
I'd like to add something before we leave as a special treat for everyone. We're going to have Alfie Jaxyn only on the screen, and he's going to be singing C'est la vie by Bewitched. Alfie,
we are not, no, we have not. No, I will not be. No. That's the end of the show. That is the end of the show.